Dwayne Johnson might be Hollywood's most likable action star, but even The Rock has had a share of heated conflicts behind the scenes. Today, I'm breaking down the two biggest feuds that have defined his career in the Fast and Furious franchise. Let's start with his ongoing drama with Vin Diesel. Back in 2016, Johnson publicly called out some of his, quote, male co-stars as unprofessional candy during filming of The Fate of the Furious. And everyone knew exactly who he was talking about. The tension became so toxic that they couldn't even be in the same room together during filming. Johnson's frustration with Diesel's leadership style eventually led to him leaving the main Fast franchise entirely. What made this feud particularly messy was Diesel's response. He posted an open letter calling Johnson his little brother and asking him to return for Fast 10, which Johnson completely ignored. Just recently, at the 2025 Golden Globes, Diesel made an awkward shout-out to Johnson on stage, which immediately sparked new feud rumors. Next up is his explosive conflict with Tyrese Gibson, which was equally dramatic, but more one-sided. Gibson repeatedly lashed out at Johnson on social media, calling him a clown and blaming him for delaying Fast 9 because of the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off. Gibson made his feelings very public, with a series of Instagram rants that were honestly pretty embarrassing to watch. The difference here was Johnson's response. He described the feud as one-sided and said they were unlikely to talk again. Eventually, Gibson backed down and they reconciled in 2021, but the damage was already done to Gibson's reputation. What's fascinating about both these feuds is how they reveal Johnson's approach to conflict. He doesn't engage in messy back-and-forth drama. Instead, he makes his point once, professionally, and then moves on. These feuds show us something important about power dynamics in major franchises. When you're as big as Dwayne Johnson, you don't have to put up with difficult working conditions, even if it means walking away from billion-dollar franchises.